CHAIN of LAWS. Our friends. Service in accordance with the system's views since the first existence until today is a chain of laws. Nothing is out of control in the universal totality. Even the occurrence of the atomic structure, the style of functioning of the chain of cosmoses, blooming of a flower, raining, annihilation and coming into existence of an entity are considered natural according to certain thoughts. In fact, all of them are a chain of laws. These laws are such laws that they have never occurred by themselves, but everything has been formed parallel to conditions of life. If we leave a baby by his or own self in a forest the moment she is born, even if she has attained consciousness through his or her incarnation chains previously and even if his her gene program has been prepared according to the chain of laws, she can never open his or program ciphers unless she enters the influence field of education and visual information. Even though the chain of laws has numerous branches, the actual issuing point of the source are two branches. One of them is the natural path, the second is the evolutionary and the educational path. Both of them are present in each entity in accordance with its consciousness progress. One of them is connected to your life cipher, the other, to your consciousness cipher. However, keys which will unlock those ciphers are different. The natural path is the first key of your life cipher. This lock is broken by natural influences. And these influences are received instinctively. The second branch goes through the evolutionary and the educational path. This is directed by the mechanism of influences and is received through the brain. The first cipher code of the brain is broken by influences of thought. Your brain generator is operated only by this means. And this is rendered effective by the influence field of the initial social totality, that is, of the family. We have said that the unlocking of the ciphers occurs through the natural and the educational path. Let us disclose this a little more. Life cipher is natural. And it is instinctive. This renders a gradual progress naturally towards its own direction during the processes of time. However, only the evolutionary rules have rendered the human being of today. And the human being has started soaring towards the most perfect by unlocking its universal ciphers on this path. The first march on this path occurs initially by learning of God, science of God, laws of God. As you investigate the root of the words told to you in sacred books, as you try to solve your own selves, you uncover, one by one, the covers of ciphers present in you in a locked fashion. This makes you attain an evolutionary aptitude. If you have attained the dimension consciousness of very advanced incarnations, then you attain the realization that you have gained your free will by first going through a chain of laws of nature. Only a consciousness who can discipline himself or herself deserves his or her free will. Natural free will is primitive and instinctive. One starts on evolution by this means. Later, one treads the path of God. A person who transcends himself or herself is a God himself or herself from then on. And from then on, she integrates with his or her natural God. Then, his or her God is his or her free will, his or her love, his or her adoration. In order to reach this God, it is necessary to reach evolutionary laws, first by starting with natural laws, to soar up towards advanced dimensions in accordance with the comprehensive capacity of the brain, to open wings, to fly, to rise, to understand and to know everything profoundly. This is the chain of laws of a life. Those who have not yet treaded these paths will never be able to grasp either God or their own consciousness essence. It is presented for your information. System